Hey everybody, this is Mary. I'm Patrick's wife, and I thought I would try my hand at action figure reviewing since I have learned so much about them and have purchased so many of these things for him. I find that I look at all the little details and have learned a lot about them from him. Not to mention, I've gotten to where I'm like, oh, that's just a repackage, and or that one's just that figure. That one's not as cool as these because it doesn't do very much stuff or doesn't have enough accessories or whatever. So I get really pretty picky when I'm picking them out for him. So I've learned a lot over the years, and I have to say that even though I go into stores alone and he's not with me, I do go by the toy section pretty much every single time and check out and see if they have anything new. The figure I'm going to review today is Princess Leia with the Boushh disguise from Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. This is actually the figure from the Saga collection, which is 2006. This same action figure you've probably seen now in the 2010 Saga Legends blue packaging series that are out now. And apparently they're also going to put the same action figure out in the vintage packaging for the original trilogy vintage packaging, which I think that wave is out now in maybe some selected places, but it hasn't really hit here yet. But anyway, this is the 2006 figure, and we thought we would free her from her plastic bubble and take a look at what she's made of. As you can see, older black packaging. Got a nice little picture of her character from the movie. In the background you can see Han Solo in carbonite. That was her mission. She was there to, and that's Friday, to say hello. But she was there to save Han from Jabba and go and get him. But anyway, kind of cool packaging, nice backdrop on that. I really like how she's put into the scene. On the back, have a little information about her mission. Her bargaining tool is the thermal detonator. Jabba's opinion of the Boushh is my kind of scum. So apparently that was a good disguise for her. And down here you can see it has one of the hologram figures included into the action figure, and of course it shows some of the other characters that you can get from the same series. But we're going to give her an open up. You see the bottom there, it's same old information as usual. You can see she's got her mask is off, so you can see her face in the packaging, but we're going to get in there and examine all the different parts. The reason I wanted to review this figure is because this is one of my favorite Princess Leia scenes in all of the movies. I remember the first time I saw this movie and I didn't know that was Princess Leia in the disguise, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I knew she was my kind of gal. She was risky and she took chances, so I really dug that part. So, being that this is one of my favorite scenes, I thought this would be an excellent figure to review. My cat is messing with stuff on my shelves, so you have to forgive us. She's a little difficult to get out. Keys, move. They've got it kind of packaged to where her arm is through the plastic, and that makes it a little difficult to press her out of the packaging. Goodness. That was a good example of her articulation there as I try to press her out. Okay, finally, there we go. Alright, I got her out. And set all of her pieces up here. She has a stand, which, there we go. We can stand her up here. The first thing that I thought I noticed about her was her face, and it's not bad, but I thought that it could look a little bit more like her. I do like how they have some of the hair falling out of her bun, maybe that she had it pulled back from, because that was really in the scene. She pulled the helmet off and she had a lot of hair dangling down from being inside that helmet. You can see her little, I don't know what kind of a pack that is on her back. But I also like how you can see all the little painted details on her glove there. It seems like they really got the metallic paint on there really well. She's actually really well painted as far as precision. I think they did an excellent job on the precision of her face, her hair, and her clothing here has a good kind of like patina on it to give it some character and some worn. It looks a little worn. Same thing with her leggings. I thought all of that looked really good. The one thing I did notice too about her helmet was the fact that, and you can see from the scene and from the front of the packaging, they really could have done a little bit better with the color scheme. It needed a little bit more of an orange tone to it to be really correct. And I think that they could have easily done that, and they did not. So, I mean, that's me being picky, because I'm a visual person. I'm a graphic designer. That's my job. So those are the kinds of things that I see. But I think overall she's a really good figure. Very articulate, almost too articulate right there. Even her wrists swivel. She's got her thermal detonator in hand. Does the thermal detonator come out? Yes, it does. It does come out. Very tiny little piece. Not a lot of detail on that at all. I think that they could have. The newer figures that are out now are so detailed that I don't see why they couldn't have put a little bit more detail on that. I know that even like a red dot for the light or something, maybe. Put that back in. It's a little, it's a very small piece, so it's kind of hard to deal with. Her head, of course, swivels all directions that it needs to. Arms. She doesn't have any articulation in her ankles, but she has on boots, so maybe that's why. I think overall she's a great little figure. I really like this character. I like the helmet. I like how it was packaged without the helmet on. Her staff. I'm not sure if that was a weapon or just a staff. Kind of bendy. Almost a little too bendy. It's one of those things where I know a lot of times these kind of pieces, you have to watch them in the packaging because they can be warped inside the packaging because the plastic is so soft. I think this might be one of those cases where if you were picking one out, you might want to take a look at that and make sure you got one that wasn't packaged funny, leaving your staff warped. I know I've seen a lot of action figures where the sword, the lightsaber has been kind of warped before. So it's kind of something to watch. But I really like how these have the stands as well. That's super great. And it has, you know, Princess Leia, Boushh disguise on there, Boushh disguise. So it really is nice for display, because a lot of these guys don't want to stand up good. Or if they do, like in our household, we've got a cat that can come by and knock it down really easily. So it's kind of nice for him to have a stand. But anyway, that is my first action figure review, and I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope I give you a little insight to how a girl thinks about these action figures, because I really do like them, and I really do like to look at all of his and check them out and check out the paint, and I really am impressed by the new line compared to some of the older lines. So I'm always looking. I always see what's new out there, and I'm just as bad about hunting for new action figures as he is. So anyway, enjoy, and until next time.